Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we're diving into the latest shocking revelations, emotional upheavals, and game-changing decisions that will shake up Port Charles. From Dante Falconeri uncovering a horrifying truth to Brooke Lynn Quartermaine facing an uncertain future, tensions are at an all-time high. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore Corbin's unexpected pregnancy announcement has sent ripples through the Quartermaine family, leaving Jason Morgan concerned and Cody Bell blindsided. What happens next? Let's break it all down, starting with Brooke Lynn's inner turmoil. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, a mother's past and a future uncertain. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine has never been one to back down from a challenge, but now she's facing one of the toughest dilemmas of her life. After receiving test results confirming she can conceive normally, she initially felt relief and excitement. But that moment of joy was quickly overshadowed by the devastating news that Harrison Chase, the man she loves, is unable to father a child. Now, as she weighs her next move, the past comes crashing back to her. The child she gave up long ago, Giovanni Gio Palmieri, has been on her mind more than ever. What if the son she once let go is closer than she realizes? And when will the truth about him finally come to light? With Chase at her side, Brooke Lynn must figure out what the future holds for them. Will they explore alternative options for parenthood, or will the weight of this revelation drive a wedge between them? As she processes this news, the emotions are overwhelming, but one thing is certain, her journey is far from over. Cody Bell, a shocking misunderstanding that could change everything. While Brooke Lynn is lost in thought about her past, another General Hospital resident is left completely blindsided, Cody Bell. The news of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's pregnancy has spread through the Quartermaine mansion like wildfire. But the biggest shock of all? Sasha refuses to reveal the identity of the father. With no clear answers, Cody is left reeling, wondering if there's a possibility that he might be the father. Given his close relationship with Sasha, it wouldn't be surprising for Cody to jump to the wrong conclusion. Could his misunderstanding lead to an emotional confrontation between them? Or will Sasha set the record straight before things spiral out of control? Cody has already endured more than his fair share of heartbreak, and this revelation, whether true or not, could push him into uncharted territory. Tracy Quartermaine clashes with Martin Gray. Meanwhile, across town, Tracy Quartermaine is as feisty as ever, and this time, her latest run-in is with none other than Martin Gray. The specifics of their altercation remain unclear, but with Tracy, anything is possible. Could this have something to do with business, or is it personal? Given Martin's involvement in several major legal battles recently, he may be a roadblock to one of Tracy's plans. And if there's one thing we all know about Tracy Quartermaine, it's that no one stands in her way. With tensions mounting, this unexpected confrontation could set the stage for more drama in the days to come. Dante Falconeri's devastating discovery. As tensions rise in the Quartermaine household, a much darker mystery is unfolding elsewhere in Port Charles. Dante Falconeri, ever the determined detective, is about to make a horrifying discovery: Sam McCall's death was no accident. The revelation is more than just shocking, it's gut-wrenching. Not only was Sam intentionally killed, but she was one of many victims in what appears to be a string of calculated murders. Someone is targeting patients, and Dante is determined to bring the killer to justice. However, this case isn't just about the job for Dante, it's personal. Losing Sam has left a wound that hasn't even begun to heal, and now, knowing that someone took her from him and her loved ones ignites a fire within him. Alexis Davis is already on a mission to find out who's responsible, but Dante's determination could push him to the edge. Could his grief and anger drive him to break the law in his quest for justice? If Dante goes too far, he might find himself on the wrong side of an investigation. Jason Morgan, a warning and a looming threat. While Dante processes the shocking news, Jason Morgan finds himself in the middle of yet another General Hospital family crisis. After Sasha's unexpected pregnancy announcement at the Quartermaine mansion, Jason quickly followed her to demand answers. He wasted no time in asking the big question: is Michael the father? And does he know? Sasha, though initially reluctant to share too much, eventually confides in Jason about her conversation with Michael. She reveals that Michael is aware of the situation, but he has chosen to let her handle it on her own. Jason, however, knows that this pregnancy is not just a personal matter, it could have dangerous consequences. With Sonny Corinthos already being targeted, Jason fears that if word gets out that Michael fathered Sasha's child, it could put both Sasha and the baby in danger. There are too many enemies lurking in the shadows, and Jason is not willing to take any chances. Will Jason take matters into his own hands to protect Sasha and her unborn child? And if so, how far is he willing to go? A town on the brink of chaos. As the pieces continue to fall into place, the residents of Port Charles are bracing for what's to come. Between family feuds, shocking misunderstandings, and dark secrets coming to light, the drama is only just beginning. Brooklyn must decide whether she's ready to face the truth about her past while navigating an uncertain future with Chase. Cody is left with more questions than answers regarding Sasha's pregnancy. Tracy continues to stir up trouble, while Dante is pushed to his limits in his pursuit of justice for Sam. And Jason? He may have just stepped into a battle more dangerous than he ever imagined. With so many lives about to be turned upside down, the question remains who will come out unscathed? And who will be left picking up the pieces? Thank you for tuning in to ABC General Hospital Channel. What do you think, GH fans? Will Dante's grief push him to break the rules? Will Jason's involvement in Sasha's pregnancy lead to new dangers? And how long before the truth about Gio Palmieri finally comes out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more drama, twists, and shocking revelations from General Hospital. Next, we're diving into a topic that has sparked heated discussions among soap opera fans, the ongoing fight of former General Hospital star Ingo Rademacher to reclaim his job. Could the political landscape shift in his favor? And what does this mean for other actors in similar situations? With whispers of legal appeals and industry shakeups, the possibility of Ingo's return is more complex than ever. Let's break it all down, starting with the latest developments. Could political change give Ingo Rademacher a second chance? There may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon for fans of Ingo Rademacher, the actor best known for his portrayal of Jasper Jax on General Hospital. The political landscape is shifting, and with former President Donald Trump vying for re-election, certain policies may be revisited, including those surrounding workplace vaccine mandates. Reports suggest that Trump has proposed reinstating service members who were discharged for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine, offering them back pay and benefits. While this initiative is focused on military personnel, it has sparked discussions about whether similar reversals could occur in other industries, including Hollywood. While there is no direct evidence to suggest that this would impact Rademacher's case, it raises the question, could this potential policy shift set a precedent for actors who were let go under similar circumstances? If so, Ingo may feel emboldened to continue his legal battle. A controversial dismissal, why Ingo Rademacher was fired. To understand Ingo's fight for reinstatement, we need to revisit the circumstances of his General Hospital departure. In 2021, ABC implemented a strict COVID-19 vaccine mandate for all employees. Rademacher, who has been vocal about his opposition to vaccine mandates, refused to comply and was subsequently fired. At the time, his dismissal sparked controversy among fans and fellow actors alike. While some supported ABC's stance on workplace safety, others believed the network had gone too far in terminating a long-standing cast member over a personal medical choice. Rademacher wasted no time in challenging the decision, filing a lawsuit against ABC, alleging that his termination was a violation of his rights. However, the legal battle did not unfold in his favor. In June 2023, the courts dismissed his case, making it clear that ABC had acted within its legal rights. Despite this setback, Rademacher has not backed down, especially in light of recent events surrounding another former GH star, Steve Burton. Steve Burton's return to General Hospital, a double standard? One of the biggest talking points in Rademacher's ongoing fight is the case of Steve Burton, who was also fired from General Hospital for refusing to comply with the vaccine mandate. However, unlike Rademacher, Burton was quietly rehired by the network in early 2024. Burton took a different approach after his dismissal. Rather than pursuing legal action, he moved on to work with Days of Our Lives before ultimately being welcomed back to GH. This turn of events has fueled speculation that Rademacher's outspoken political beliefs may have played a role in his firing, a claim he has frequently made on social media. His legal team has argued that Burton's reinstatement undermines ABC's initial reasoning for Rademacher's termination. If another actor who refused the mandate could return, why couldn't Rademacher? Could his political views have influenced the network's decision more than they are willing to admit? Legal battles and industry fallout. Following the court's dismissal of his lawsuit, Rademacher attempted to appeal the decision, hoping to build a stronger case. His argument hinges on the belief that his firing was not simply about the vaccine but about discrimination based on his personal beliefs. The Hollywood Reporter recently shared a statement from Rademacher's attorney, suggesting that Burton's rehiring proves ABC's policies were inconsistent. If they were willing to make an exception for one actor, why not another? The legal team believes this discrepancy strengthens the case that Rademacher was unfairly targeted. While the appeal process is ongoing, it remains to be seen whether the courts will reconsider the case. However, industry insiders have noted that Hollywood studios have been quietly relaxing their vaccine mandates, making it possible that more actors who were once let go could be invited back. The future of Jasper Jax, could he return? If Rademacher were to win his legal battle, or if ABC were to reconsider their decision, what would that mean for General Hospital? Jasper Jax has been a beloved character in Port Charles for decades. His storylines, often intertwined with Carly Corinthos, Sonny Corinthos, and Nina Reeves, provided some of the most compelling drama on the show. Since his departure, GH has not recast the role, leaving the door open for a possible return. But would the network be willing to bring Rademacher back? Even if he were legally reinstated, there's no guarantee that the producers would want to navigate the potential backlash. His public criticism of ABC and his ongoing legal battle may have burned too many bridges for a smooth comeback. At the same time, if enough fan support rallies behind him, the network may find itself reconsidering. Soap operas thrive on loyalty, and if audiences demand Jax's return, it could put pressure on the producers to work something out. Where does Ingo Rademacher stand now? As of now, Ingo Rademacher has remained relatively quiet about the latest developments. He has not publicly commented on how the political climate or Burton's rehiring might influence his next moves. However, given his track record, it's unlikely that he will let this go without a fight. If he believes there's a path forward, whether through legal action or industry shifts, he may continue pushing for a return to General Hospital. Ultimately, the decision will rest with ABC, the courts, and perhaps most importantly, the fans. If enough people advocate for his reinstatement, it could force the network to reconsider their stance. But if the legal system remains firm in its decision, Rademacher may have to accept that his time in Port Charles has truly come to an end. What's next for General Hospital? Whether or not Ingo Rademacher returns, General Hospital is facing an ever-evolving landscape. The industry is shifting, policies are changing, and audience expectations continue to influence decisions behind the scenes. If Rademacher does make a comeback, it could set a precedent for other actors who were let go under similar circumstances. If not, it serves as a stark reminder of how much the entertainment industry has changed in just a few short years. Either way, fans will be watching closely to see what happens next. Thank you for tuning in to ABC General Hospital channel. What do you think, GH fans? Should Ingo Rademacher be given the same opportunity as Steve Burton? Was his firing justified, or do you believe his personal beliefs played a role in his dismissal? And if Jax were to return, would you welcome him back to Port Charles? Next, we're exploring a topic that has General Hospital fans buzzing with speculation. Could Haley Poulos make a dramatic return to the soap as Molly Lansing Davis? With whispers of a February 2025 comeback and heated debates among viewers, this potential casting change has sparked both excitement and controversy. Will GH welcome Poulos back after her legal troubles, or will the show choose to stick with Kristen Vaganos, who has won fans over in the role? Let's break it all down, starting with the fan reactions that have set social media on fire. The online uproar. Divided fans weigh in whenever a long-running soap opera considers recasting a beloved character. Opinions are bound to be split, but in this case, the division is especially strong. Recent rumors on a General Hospital fan page suggested that Haley Poulos could return as Molly as early as February 2025, during the show's highly anticipated sweeps month. But not everyone is thrilled about the idea. One fan's reaction summed up the concerns of many. Ugh. General Hospital just posted that Haley Poulos is coming back to reprise her role as Molly in February. What a slap in the face to the most recent Molly. The comment continued with praise for Kristen Vaganos, the current actress in the role, emphasizing how well she has portrayed Molly, especially given the recent dramatic split between Molly and TJ. The sentiment is echoed by many, with another fan adding, "If she's out of prison and on probation, it would be a shock if she returned." Kristen has been playing the role so well, and she's a very beautiful young actress. While some viewers are open to Poulos' return, others feel that bringing her back would disrupt the momentum Vaganos has built. The many faces of Molly Lansing Davis since Poulos' departure in 2023, General Hospital has seen multiple actresses step into the role of Molly Lansing Davis. Holiday Nia Kriegel was the first to step in temporarily. Brooke and Smith followed, offering a different take on Molly. Kristen Vaganos then took over and has held onto the role ever since. Vaganos, in particular, has received widespread praise for making Molly her own. Given that GH fans can be resistant to change, her ability to win over the audience so quickly speaks volumes. Would it be fair to replace her just as she has found her groove? Or should the show honor Poulos' history with the character and give her another chance? Haley Poulos' legal troubles, a barrier to returning? The biggest question surrounding a possible return is whether or not the show is ready to welcome Haley Poulos back after her legal troubles. In April 2023, Poulos was involved in a car accident and charged with driving under the influence. She was later sentenced to 90 days in jail and 5 years of probation after her release on July 29, 2023. The incident shocked fans, and for many, it raised concerns about whether she could return to daytime television so soon after serving her sentence. It's important to note that while some actors have been able to move past public scandals and rebuild their careers, others have faced permanent industry setbacks. Whether GH would be willing to rehire Poulos depends on multiple factors, including audience reception, network policies, and behind-the-scenes relationships with producers. So far, neither Haley Poulos, Kristen Vaganos, nor the show's producers have made any official announcements regarding casting changes. Until then, the speculation continues. Could there be room for both actresses? A General Hospital shakeup wouldn't necessarily mean Kristen Vaganos has to leave. If the show is considering bringing Haley Poulos back, could there be room for both actresses? Some fans have suggested that GH could introduce a storyline twist, perhaps Molly sustains an injury or undergoes a life-changing event that allows for an organic transition between the two actresses. Another possibility is that the show could introduce an entirely new character for Poulos, allowing her to return to the GH canvas without forcing out Vaganos. Soap operas are no strangers to doppelgangers, long-lost sisters, and sudden identity crises, so there's always a way to work around a complicated casting decision. Would the show risk a controversial move? If General Hospital does decide to bring Haley Poulos back, it wouldn't be without risk. Recasting is always a gamble, but replacing an actress who has already won over the audience carries an even greater risk of backlash. The producers must weigh whether the nostalgia of having the original Molly back would outweigh the potential disappointment from fans who have grown to love Kristen Baganos. Additionally, Hollywood has become more cautious about public perception. While Poulos has served her sentence and is legally allowed to return to work, GH may hesitate to rehire an actress whose legal troubles were so recent, especially considering how other actors in the industry have been permanently sidelined after public scandals. Would the show be willing to take that risk? And would the fans accept it? What's next for Molly Lansing Davis? Regardless of who plays her, Molly Lansing Davis has a compelling storyline ahead. Her recent breakup with TJ has changed everything for her, and she is now facing major personal and professional crossroads. Will she find love again? Will her family rally around her in unexpected ways? And will she continue her career ambitions, or will life throw another wrench in her plans? With or without Haley Poulos, Molly's story isn't over, and neither is the debate about who should play her. Thank you for tuning in to ABC General Hospital Channel. What do you think, GH fans? Should Haley Poulos be given another chance to return as Molly, or should Kristen Baganos keep the role she has worked so hard to make her own? Would GH take the risk of rehiring an actress after legal troubles, or is it better to move forward with the current cast? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more General Hospital updates and breaking news.